weather here, I don't understand why everyone doesn't just move to New Orleans for the fall. I haven't experienced winter down here, but I'm sure it's better than winter in Atlanta and certainly further north than that. But, like, it's November and it's like 80 degrees. It's crazy. So, I don't know, I'm digging it. I like it. I really hate winter, though. I hate cold weather. This is certainly the most mild fall that I've experienced that I can remember. So, yeah, New Orleans is the place to live in the fall as long as there's not a hurricane coming, or rain, or flooding, which is highly probable. Warm already, huh? I know. I guess I didn't get out here early enough again because they're like extra hot. We're only about a half hour into practice, so I mean they've got another 20 minutes in them, I guess, but they need a break, obviously. So when it's warm, I put water on their heads to keep their brain cool. You can see it a little bit on Alpha's head there, and Venus's and everything. So it helps. But it's important to give them lots of rest, clearly. I have enjoyed being able to set my car up right here and have everything set up. It's pretty nice right under the oak tree in the shade. And I know I touched on this tree a couple of videos ago. Tree number 1761 and I have really been bonding. It's just such a great tree and a really good illustration of fractals. You guys know about fractals? Bree introduced me to the concept. She learned from her dad. But basically, it's kind of how everything just keeps repeating itself on a massive scale and down to the smallest scale, and it kind of like a tree. And a tree is a good example of that. So you can see the trunk, and then it branches off. Let's go with this branch. And then more branches branch off, and they just keep branching off from one another. It's just really amazing, and the process just keeps repeating itself. And that happens in galaxies. It even happens with concepts such as learning, if you think about it, the way we learn. Kind of like how when you're teaching a young child how to do math or something, or how to do something really basic, and you can read them and you can see their mind working, and then you can see when the light bulb goes off, and you can take that all the way up to the highest levels of education, and like anyone who is very versed in whatever they're teaching you can see the same process unfolding in your mind. It just seems like every process seems to duplicate itself on massively different scales in the universe. Even if you take into account two black holes waltzing around another, orbiting one another. If you look at the universe from the furthest scale that we can look at it from, it heavily resembles a cell. But visually, anyway, it's undeniable the replication of everything.